What's going on, guys and girls, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I hope you have had a wonderful, terrific week this week. My week has been full of nothing but school and work. However, I hope someone is out tipping one back somewhere. First and foremost, before we get into the video though, a long and overdue shout out to my good buddy Sam from Canada. Sam had sent me this custom glove holder, nice leather engraved with my custom name and everything. I love this thing to death. This has grabbed a lot of attention. At the time, he sent this to me a couple of months ago, and these were brand new fire gloves, and they've already been through a few fires, and it's definitely grabbed a lot of attention. So Sam, buddy, I very much appreciate it, dude. You're awesome. Keep doing you. But we are now going to talk about something that gets overlooked so much in first responders, and that is, what can you do to keep your dispatchers happy? Your dispatchers, your central, your control, whatever terminology you may use. We're going to talk about that right now. Alrighty, so first and foremost, I just want to say really quick that I have zero dispatching experience whatsoever. The closest thing I have to dispatching experience is my roleplay stuff that I do on the computer. And that is no way affiliated with any real-life agency. We are very thankful to have such a terrific dispatching system for our central dispatch. But the number one tip I want to give you guys is giving your dispatchers time. The dispatchers are in charge of controlling the frequencies. If they let them frequencies get out of hand and they start to lose malfunction, they will lose their control. They will overlook stuff that needs to be wrote down or mark units that need to be en route. And that all begins with you. Whenever you mark out, if I'm going to say 925 Central, I'm responding direct. If there's been 30 different people talking on the radio within the last 30 seconds, that's the last thing that you need to do, is to throw your name out there. Something that might not even need to be put down on the card, or something is just silly that they do not need to be listening to. Like, their effective communication is to give the call, have the units mark on scene, maybe possibly give a quick size up, mark the units en route, and establish command. That is all that they need to be listening for. So there's stuff sometimes that get thrown out on the radio. I can't give any examples because I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. It's just stuff that might not be necessary. So my number two tip I have for you guys for keeping your dispatchers is always say please and thank you. If I'm going to say Central, can you please show Engine 94 responding? Or Central, show Rescue 95 en route 2 on board. Or Central, can you please show all units on manpower back station available? Using them just the basic English language of common courtesy will go a very long way when you're speaking to your dispatchers. And it all just comes about how you talk to them. Yes, they might work for you, but you're also working for them at the same time. My number three tip I have for you guys is how you pronounce stuff on the radio. Have your verbiage correct. Know what you're going to say before you key up that mic. I get that everyone has a quick little brain fart sometimes whenever they go to say something on the radio, but you always need to have it encrypted in the back of your head of what you're going to say before you mark en route. As soon as you mark Central from, and you sit there and blank for a second, that does not make you or your agency sound good. My number four tip I have for you guys is, are you using codes? We were always told in our Fire 1 class, if you're going to say anything on the radio, it needs to be straight to the point. Central, show Engine 91 responding. Central, Engine 91's on scene. Central, Engine 91, we have a 2-story working structure fire. 902, we have command. We're doing a 360 at this time. Keep stuff straight to the point. I get that I'm personally the worst one about it here, about saying stuff like we're 23, that's usually the only code I ever say. But however, if you are going to use codes, you need to make sure that you know what you're saying. Obviously, everyone's codes vary from region to region, but just knowing, if you give out the incorrect codes, that central dispatcher is going to be like, okay, does this guy really know what he's talking about? And it's going to take them a second to realize, or they might have to even ask of what you mean or what you were trying to say so that they can properly document their stuff. My last and final tip I have for you guys is saying central from. So if you're sitting there, think about it. So I want you to pictureize this real quick. You are sitting at a desk with a bunch of computer screens, people talking in your ear left and right, and everything's just always a cluster. You never know what's going to happen next. You don't know who's going to be screaming in your ear. You just never know. So let's give an example. We'll say engine 91 to central, show engine 91 responding. So whenever they hear, sometimes they might just hear engine 91. Well, who do they know who they're talking to? If you say central from engine 91, they hear, oh, okay, central, I'm central. So I need to be listening. It's central from engine 91, please show engine 91 responding. So it makes sense if you sit there and you think about it for a second, if you sit there and pictureize it. However, that's how we were taught in my class. It's just only me and a few other guys here in my department who ever use that though. However, I think it makes sense towards the end of the day. I don't know if it really, I guess it just comes down to how busy your central dispatch gets sometimes. Because I'm sure that sometimes that does help, and there are other times it's like, what's the point? But however, these were the 4 tips I have for you guys. It took me a little while to think of all the tips because, like I said, I have no dispatching experience, and I would presume that this is probably what they would want to hear, what they can't really speak up and say. So I'll gladly say it for them. If there's any real dispatchers out there who are watching this, and if you have any other suggestions, please comment them down below, and I will pin your comments to the top of stuff that you would like to see your units do a little more during the RTO. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend coming up. I probably will not because I have to work, but however, that is besides the point. I hope you guys keep staying safe, and you guys keep doing what you all doing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, cause I got it like that. Flow so smooth like I got it on tap. Yeah, and I'ma say it be a good night while I'm on my Yingling, while I'm drinking Bud Light. Can you get it when you miss me? Like I'm with whiskey, drinking Jim Beam. Yeah, baby, do you do it that way? Do you do that? Do you take a ray? Yeah, you know that I'm a beast when I kill it on the beach. Like it's sex on the beach, like it's Malibu. Take it to the California way, cause we do it, yeah, baby, we can California K like we on